Hey guys, so I'm back. I know I haven't done a video since like I was 2 weeks post-op, but a lot of stuff has been going on since then. Now I'm 9 weeks post-op, and I am 100 pounds down, which is good. It's good, but it's been a pretty rough mission for me because I got I think around a week after, or a week and a half after having my last video, I was 2 weeks post-op, I was like 3.5 weeks post-op. I got pretty dehydrated and malnourished because I wasn't eating as much or eating as much, and then I wasn't drinking enough fluid because it hurt really bad. Like my stomach, I had really bad pains in my stomach. I don't know from what. And then I ended up going to the doctor, and they did like a body scan while I was drinking this liquid, so they can see the liquid go down. And what he said was that as soon as the whatever I would drink would hit the stomach, it would just shoot it back up. It would just bounce like back and forth, back and forth. So they said that explains why it was so hard for me to get my liquids down and all that. And I'm like, well, is that normal, And he's like, well, we don't know, you gotta see your doctor first. And I remember that was like Thanksgiving weekend, I believe, so the doctor wasn't available till, I don't know, I think he was on vacation, so I said, okay, screw it, I'll just wait. I remember, and then, okay, so after that, turns out the hospital was never reporting anything of me to the doctor, but they said they were. So I went to the hospital like 5 times due to dehydration, malnourishment, the whole whatever, the scan they did and everything. And the whole time we're like, well, it's weird, the doctor hasn't been calling me. I don't understand what the hell's going on. And I said, well, maybe he's busy or I don't know. After that, I waited a week and I woke up with like the most excruciating pain ever. And keep in mind, I'm like already dehydrated. Like I'm drinking as much fluid as I can that my stomach would allow me to. And I'm losing a lot of weight though. Throughout this whole process of the malnourishment, whatever, the weight was still dropping, like dramatically though. Like 2 or 3 pounds a day, sometimes 4, like it was crazy. I did plateau for like a whole week, but like the week after that I was losing like 5 pounds a day. It was insane. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was because of the malnourishment, dehydration, I don't know. But anyways, after that happened, after I waited a week after, I was about like 5 weeks post-op. I woke up with the most excruciating pain right here on my side. I'm like right here at the top, and I was like urinating a lot of blood, like dark blood. And I remember I went to the hospital, and it's horrible. That pain is horrible. It's kidney stones, I guess. And I went there, and they took pictures or whatever, and they said, oh, your kidney stone just barely made it enough where you can maybe urinate it out. And I was telling them, I'm like, well, I have some situation going on with me where I'm not able to get enough fluids down right now, and I'm waiting for my doctor to hear back from him to see what's going to happen. And they ignored me. They're like, no, just go home. Like, we're going to give you this medicine and you'll be fine. I went home, and I came back the next day, man, because I woke up and it was like the pain was unbearable. I was like, dude, this is horrible. Like, every time I go pee, it's just a little bit, but it's just dark, like just blood. And I went back, and I remember my sister was like, are you sure that they're calling your doctor and letting him know what's going on? I'm like, they're swearing they are. Like, they are. Maybe he's saying I'm good. Like, I don't know. But she calls him. I guess the office where I got my surgery done had no idea what was going on. They were never informed by the hospital what was going on. So my surgeon freaks out. He was on vacation, but he came back immediately. And he was like, whoa, nobody told me this, nobody told me that, what's going on with my patient? And the hospital still didn't want to do anything about it. It's like, oh no, we're going to send him home. And my surgeon's like, no, bullshit. He's like, you're gonna freaking you're gonna do something about it, you know? Because if you don't, then I'll do something about it. And so he actually showed up to the hospital, which was really great. I mean, this surgeon's amazing, Dr. Simchuk. He's great, man. Like, my respects to that man. He's great. He ended up telling him just to do about it. I got the surgery. They actually put me in for surgery to get the kidney stones out because there was no way in hell they were gonna pass them. I was just gonna basically sit through this pain for God knows how long. And they ended up putting a stent in me. I stayed at the hospital, I'd say about 4 to 5 days after that. But sorry, I'm fast tracking here. Sorry about that. Okay, so another thing that happened, which was really fucked up, was right after I got that surgery with the kidney stone and the stent or whatever. I think as soon as I got out of the surgery, I slept for like 2 hours in the hospital. And I remember this one doctor. It wasn't my bariatric surgeon doctor. It was this weird doctor they had there at the hospital. He woke me up like this, like, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I looked at him, I'm like, whoa, like, what the fuck, what's going on? Like, where am I? He's like, you're fine, you're ready to go home. And I'm like, still had hella pain, you know, and I just woke up, I looked down there, I have a stent, you know, in my freaking penis, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? He's like, yeah, you gotta go home, man, you're done, you're good, you can go home. And I remember I was like, told the nurse, I'm like, are you really kicking me out? Like, oh my god, this is crazy, like, you guys are serious. And so they kicked me out. And I came back the next day because I was urinating extreme amount of blood. Like, it was just insane amount. And I had the most horrible pain. Like, it was insane. And I was urinating so much blood because of the IV they were giving me. So I was actually getting fluids in. Like, just barely getting fluids in. So, but I remember I peed it all out as soon as I got home that day. And then I came back the next day to the hospital because I had, like, super pain. And that's my doctor, my bariatric surgeon, got mad again. It's like, what are you guys doing? Like, fuck's going on? And they put me back in the hospital, and that's when I was there for 4 days. I was low on a lot of things. I was low on potassium, iron, a lot of different vitamins, I remember. And then I was also really low on fluids, and the pain was unbearable, so they were giving me like this Dilaudid stuff, which made me feel like hella weird. I don't know, like, who the fuck with your head? I feel like, whoa, I didn't like it that much, but they gave me that like nonstop, and I was drinking like sugar-free, like the diet cranberry juice, like low-calorie cranberry juice. They were giving me a lot of that, and I was just trying to drink as much as I could. But after that, they said I'm ready to go. I felt a lot better. I came back home. I started forcing myself to eat and drink stuff, and I'm good now. Like, I'm great. Honestly, once you get past those first 2 months, you're good, man. Like, it doesn't matter what happened. Like, I know my situation was hella hardcore, but that's just my situation. Like, your situation might be different. You know, you can probably fly through this just like a lot of other sleeve patients I've seen on YouTube, and a lot on the Facebook pages too, on their group pages. A lot of people fly through it. There's a lot of people who have a lot of issues, some mild issues. Like, I know my first 2 months were crazy, man. Like, they were insane. And it happened during the holidays, which is fucked up, but it is what it is, man. Like, I had to sit there, I'm Mexican, so I had to sit there and see all my family eat tamales without me, which is fucked up. And pozole, and carne asada and all this other good stuff that, you know, they've been having literally the past 2 months. But it's fine, man. Honestly, I feel great. I'm able to get my 90 grams of protein now. I eat tuna. I eat squeezed tuna. I get all the juices out, and I put salt, lime, a little bit of tapatio, and like that super low fat, super diety mayonnaise, just like a tablespoon of it, mix it, and I eat the whole can. Like, I'm able to eat a whole can in a sitting. And that's how I get my 30 grams of protein. I eat that can, I wait my 30 minutes, I get my fluids in. Every morning I eat my multivitamin, the chewables, I eat that, the multivitamin, and then at night I take one as well. But I'm able to get my protein in. I can't stand the shakes. I can't do shakes. I'd rather. Dude, it feels so much better when you get your protein out of meat. Like you get like that good protein. It just feels so much better. Your body feels a lot better. I'm hydrated, so I'm good. I feel great. I'm back at work. I feel great at work. I'm a lot lighter. I mean, I lost 100 pounds and I can feel it. Like, work before was a lot harder. I work at AutoZone, and sometimes it can get a little fast paced at that job because there's so many people demanding their parts, you know. So, before when I was 450 and I worked at AutoZone, it was hard. I was literally just, you know, having to walk around concrete floors, and the store's pretty big size. Having to climb the ladders to get all these parts. It took a toll on me, man, where I was really slow. I was sluggish. And, you know, I'm 350 now, but I can still, like, I can notice a really big difference, you know, in my work. I mean, I know I'm still 350, I'm still a pretty big guy, but compared to the 450, it's a huge difference. And I'm excited to see, me at 300 or 280. I mean, that's gonna be great because then I'll be seeing a bigger difference, you know. But work has become a lot easier. I'm able to tie my own shoes now. I am tall, 6'3", so I do have like longer legs, you know, and maybe like longer arms. But before, when I was 450, I couldn't tie my shoes. I needed help. Like getting up was hard. Getting up isn't as hard anymore. You know, I can get up now. I still feel the pressure on my knees, but like I said, I'm still 350. I'm still working on it, and I'm 9 weeks post-op, so I still had a long ways to go. My goal weight is 220, so right now I got 130 more to go. So once I hit 130 more pounds, I'll be at my goal weight 220, and I feel like I'll look healthy at a 220. If I get any skinnier than that, I have a lot of other friends that are 6'3", and yeah, no, I don't want to be that skinny, but at 220, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, I feel great now. What else? I don't know, that's pretty much it. What else? Let me see. But anyways, yeah, you guys are probably wondering, holy shit, this guy lost 100 pounds, like, in 2 months. It was due to my crazy shit that happened to me. But the secret, if you want to call it a secret, is water and tuna. Water and tuna. But I mean, you really have to drink water though. Like, I know they say 64 ounces, you have to drink way more than that. If you're able to drink way more than that and just eat tuna with your multivitamin, you're just peeing out that fat every morning. I mean, it's just coming out. Like, that's it. Because you're not getting any carbs from that meat, man. Your ketosis is in full force. You're just fucking losing that weight, man. And right now, I actually have finally plateaued after losing all that. I'm plateaued at 350 now for like a few days. I haven't lost anything, but I will be honest with you, I have ate some cheese balls, the little puffy Cheeto puff balls. I've been eating like a handful of those. I've been eating them this past 3 days, so that might have something to do with the plateau. But like I was telling my fiance, you know, if I take plateau is good because I've already lost 100 pounds. That's good. Like in 2 months, I mean, even if I plateau for a couple of weeks, I mean, I could take a break. Like, it's a lot of weight to lose in 2 months. So, you know, I'm good. I'm happy. You know, the plateau don't faze me none, and it shouldn't faze you either. If you plateau, that's fine. That's normal. I plateaued a couple times. I know one for sure. It was like a week during my fucking hell, but I know I plateaued at least twice, and that didn't affect me at all. I was like, alright, plateau. I'm expecting to plateau a lot. You know, you lose weight, you plateau, you lose weight, you plateau, you lose weight, you plateau, and you just gotta keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't let plateau discourage you, because if you let it discourage you, you're gonna start to snack, stuff like that, like I'm doing right now, and I stopped. So I did that. I had my little cheese ball fun, but no more. That's it. I'm done with that. I'm just gonna keep moving forward. I got a goal to meet, and once I hit that 220, man, that's it, man. I'm good. I'm ready. So, I still can't go hiking yet. I mean, I can try it, but I'd rather not. I'm just gonna wait a few more months, and then once I get down to, I'll say about 280 to 300, then I'm gonna start getting pretty crazy into the whole exercising and all that. I just want to be at a good size before I jump into that, so I don't damage anything, you know. Especially right now, how fragile my bones are. I know I lost a lot of muscle mass during the dehydration and malnourishment. I know I did. I can feel it. So right now, my goal is just to eat so much protein where I kind of get back to pretty good shape, and then I'll start exercising and doing all that, because I just don't want to damage anything, you know, 'cause, that would suck. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any comments or questions below, I'm pretty sure there's a much like billion other stuff that went wrong with me or I did, but right now I can't think of it. But if you have any questions or comments, just comment below and I'll answer it on the next video. I'll try to make more videos more often. That's just had a lot of stuff going on. So yeah. Sweetie? Do I start now?
Yes.
Hey guys. Like Marcos?
Look, I just feel like the lighting would be better.
Oh well, yeah, obviously, but you're gonna see all this fatness, is what I'm saying.
Actually, it's perfect there. If you just turn to the side a little.
What is that? What's my name again on YouTube?
Change
I
it.
forgot it. So my name is Rolo. Bypasses through.
That's not your name.
What is it? That's what it is. What the fuck are you wearing? Taking a picture?
No, I'm not taking a picture. I'm recording.
I'm recording!
Wait, where are you going?
You suck.